Bam, we are live. And of course, as soon as I hit that go live, the cat came over to start bugging me. Timing. Hey, Debbie. Hey, TG. Hey, Bobby. I am not feeling well. About an hour ago, I started getting nauseous, and I'm just kind of like, bleh. But here we are. Don't know for how long, but we're here. Come on, cat, go off of me. That might be why she's bugging me. Her food's not down. And Mardi Gras can't go 15 minutes without food on the floor because otherwise, apparently, I am trying to murder her. So excuse the noise for a couple of seconds while I get Her Majesty some nibbles here. She hasn't had food for, I don't know, about 20 minutes. So, she's starving to death. Hey, Bonnie. So welcome, everybody. Hi, my dibble. Excuse me. I am not feeling good. My stomach just got queasy like an hour ago. I am not feeling well at all. So I don't know how long I'll be on, but see how long it lasts. My my granddaughter is sick today with a sore throat. So I held off on doing my labels and things because I didn't want my mom handling my laptop because germs. And where my older daughter had tested positive for COVID, just in case. I kind of want to keep the germ transfer to a minimal effort. So, and my mom was rushing around because she had to make an appointment for Sadie to go to the doctor and all that. So my shipping will probably happen next week unless I'm able to take the laptop out there myself. It's just very awkward to hold the laptop with one hand and maneuver the wheelchair backwards out of my room, get the door closed before the cats escape, etc., etc. It hurts my back a lot. So, yeah, I hope she feels better soon too. She's been at band camp, so I mean, with all the germs that are there, who knows? It's either strep or I don't know. But I hope she feels better soon. I used to get sore throats a lot when I was a kid, and it sucked. It was either a sore throat, like strep or tonsillitis, or I had ear infections from swimming. One or the other happened every single week of my life when I was a child. So, ugh. So my mom lost like half my rent today. I mentioned this on Susanna's show. I mentioned it in the chat. We still don't know what happened. She did finally talk to somebody from the bank because she swears that the ATM stopped spitting out money. She grabbed the money and bam, she left. She gets very nervous. She doesn't want to count the money at the ATM because she's afraid somebody's watching her and they'll mug her. So she basically just grabs the money out of the ATM, puts it in her purse, and leaves. But when she got to my house and counted out, there was only 280 there instead of 520. So we're missing 240 bucks. And she wrote a check for the difference, so I do have my full rent, which is good. But I feel bad because that's money out of her account. And from now on, she's decided that the week before my rent's due, or the week before I'm supposed to get money on my account, she'll take my card that Wednesday before, and she'll go to her ATM at her bank where she feels more comfortable. I'm like, okay, her ATM is outside, but she uses it from her car, so apparently she feels safer. I said, okay, whichever works for you, as long as I can get my rent. Because at first she was like, I can't do this again. And I'm like, how am I supposed to pay my rent? I have no other way to pay it. My landlord will only take cash or whatever. So, yeah. Because I asked him about doing an electronic payment, and he looked at me like I had 10 heads. Apparently, his drug dealer wants cash, so he likes to have cash in his pocket. I don't know. Um, who knows, right? So, but my mom, someone did call her from the bank, and then they told her they needed to talk to me because it was my card, but I'm not the one who used it. I wasn't there, so I don't know step by step what happened. I'm not even a witness, so I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know if the ATM just didn't give her the money, like maybe it got jammed, or if it ran out of money. That happens. But it should not have taken, if it ran out of money, it should have taken the full amount off my card, and it did. So, yeah, I know, but he won't do it, Dibble. I asked him. I asked him if he would do like PayPal or Facebook, payment, and he won't do it. So, yeah, privacy laws. So, I mean, there's not much more I can tell them than what she told them. I don't know. I just, but if they call me, they'll probably. Apparently, the bank manager wasn't there, and they're the ones that have to deal with the ATM. So, um, whenever the bank manager can get to it, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. So either the ATM paused for some reason and it spit out the rest of my money and somebody got to go shopping, or the money is still in the ATM. I don't know. But mom's not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not going to do anything regarding my card because it isn't a government card. It's my disability card, and if there's any issues whatsoever, they shut the card down and I can't have them do that. So I can't do any kind of transaction quest or whatever on that. So we'll just see what the bank says, and it may. Yeah, Bobby, he doesn't care. um, she did. She stopped at the store, stopped at the gas station. But I mean, it's an odd amount. Yeah, Bobby, I don't know what's going to happen, but I can't force him to take a payment in a different way. If he won't do it, he won't do it. I mean, it's not like I can slide my card in his ass and have the money come out. You know what I mean? So it's just a very odd amount. I mean, because the transaction was for $520. She came home. Well, she came to my house, counted out the money. There was 280. So 240 of it was missing. It's just an odd amount. It's not like you would, you know what I mean? And it was like she took it out of the ATM, folded it in half, put it in her purse. So I don't know. I have no idea. So we'll see how it works with her taking the card the week before. And no, she did not. I've told her to, but she doesn't. She's just so nervous being there, thinking someone's watching her and she's going to get mugged, that she just grabs the money and leaves. She doesn't wait for receipts or ask for receipts or any of that. So there's nothing I can do except talk to the bank people and see what they say, you know, when they call. She gave them my number, so we'll see what happens. So that was fun. Yay. So that's how my day started off. And she came early because Sadie wasn't feeling good and she wanted to get back in time to get her an appointment with the doctor. So she was here at like 7:40. I love my mom. That is way too early to talk to my mom. Hey, Mama Liam. I'm not feeling well today. I'm not. My stomach is all blah. How are you? Hope your day is going well. Yeah, I know. I've worked at a bank before. It takes a while. They have to balance it and find out if it. I mean, if the ATM actually distributed the money and someone grabbed it, there's absolutely nothing that they can do about it. Um, and the teller that my mom talked to didn't say anything about the machine being jammed because that was my thought too. Is maybe the machine jammed, but others definitely would have complained about that and they would have shut down the ATM. And when my mom talked to them, they would have been like, "Well, the ATM's jammed or not working or whatever." So I don't know. Nope, not on this one. Double, you have to request a receipt. It says, "Do you want a receipt?" And you have to push the button that says yes. My mom never pushes that button. She just leaves. Yeah, only if requested. So, but I did call the number, where you check your balance and everything, and then I checked the transactions, and it was taken off the card. So I do not know. It is a mystery until I talk to the bank people, and it'll probably still be a mystery after that. Yep, I'm screwed. I know. Well, my mom is screwed because she gave me the money to make up for what was missing. Um, so saved her money, and then she ended up spending it anyway. I tried with groceries and stuff when I was able to do that Walmart order. I was so happy that I saved money and for my mom, and then this happened. And she, of course, is like, "Why does this always happen to me?" I'm like, "I don't know, because you don't pay attention. You're so nervous. I don't know." But so, yeah. So it sucks. But if somebody did get it, I hope it's somebody that needed it, like me. You know what I mean? I've found money before, not that much, but I have found, bits and pieces here and there on the ground, and I always need it. So if I hope if someone found it, it's somebody that actually needed the money, you know. But my mom will stress over this for days. Me, I'm like, well, what's done is done, and either they can find it or they can't. It's either gone or it's not. So stressing over it isn't going to make a difference. Oh, TG, my part of my rent disappeared when my mom went to go get my rent. She took the money off the card, grabbed the money out of the ATM. When the ATM stopped spitting out money, it stopped. She grabbed the money, folded it in half, put it in her purse. When she got to my house, there was $240 short. So she she gave me $40 in cash and wrote a check for $200. I'm like, well, hope the landlord accepts checks. If he doesn't, he's up $200 because I'm not going to be like, well, I'll pay it next month. No, that's not happening. Dibbled. Yeah, I gave away $50 to the first 5 viewers. Right. Like I have that to get. I would if I had it. Hell yeah. Nobody asked you. Opinionated cat. So and shipping for my things is going to be delayed until next week because my daughter has my granddaughter has a sore throat. My daughter, yeah. My daughter tested positive for COVID like a week and a half ago or so, and my granddaughter woke up with a really sore throat. So my mom has to take my laptop from my room into the studio so I can print labels and package up stuff. And I really didn't want my mom touching the laptop. Ironic, Mama Liam, you just mentioned that. Not yet. Not yet. I will be doing the labels next Wednesday, barring anything else happening. But I didn't want the germs from my mom's house all over my laptop, and then me touching it and touching people's stuff and possibly transferring that. I think that it's a good idea to err on the side of caution when it comes to COVID and possible strep throat. I don't know what my granddaughter has. My mom didn't say whether or not she'd gone to the doctor yet. So it's difficult for me to get my laptop out to my studio to do my labels because I have to hold on to it with one hand and then wheel the wheelchair backwards out of my room with one hand, which is very painful for me. I have a bad back and it's just very awkward. And I'm so terrified I'm going to drop the laptop and try and keep the cats from escaping. It's a pain in the ass. My life is chaotic and I don't do anything. So it's kind of weird. But barring anything else happening, labels will get done next Wednesday and then everything will get shipped out on Thursday. And I do ship through pirate ship, so you'll get an email notification letting you know. As soon as the label is printed, I think it lets you know that the label's done. Yeah, TJ, I thought so too. And I'm not feeling good. I don't know, just like an hour ago or so, my stomach started feeling really queasy. And I'm not really sure why. So I better not get sick. If my mom got me sick, I'm going to be so upset. Like, you lost my money and you gave me diseases. What the hell? Keep your germs to yourself, woman. A good thing is that she's not feeling any kind of ill effects from anything. You're welcome, Mama Liam. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Normally I would have it out, but when my daughter, because my mom, my daughter, my grandkids, they all live in the same house. And when my daughter tested positive for COVID, I was like, oh, mom's not touching anything. You know what I mean? She comes here and she helps me out, like she helps with the litter box and takes my trash out for me. Things like that. So that's okay, but I didn't really want her touching my laptop or anything I was going to touch, you know? So, because if I get COVID, I'll probably end up in the damn hospital, and I can't because nobody will be able to feed my animals, etc. So, thank you. You too. I don't like being sick. I'm a big baby when I'm sick. Ugh, my lighter just died. Oh, that sucks. Blech. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. Luckily, I have lighters in reserve, which I found today because that lighter was getting low. So, lime green. Well, it'll do. And I will not be doing a sale on Saturday because they have the Jewel-a-thon going on and I want to watch it. So there's no sale on Saturday. I don't think that I'll be doing anything this week. I was going to, but I don't know. Now I'm not feeling good, so I might just hold off until next week. You never know, though. My health situation, I mean, I can be all bleh and take a nap and be fine when I wake up. You know, sometimes I'm fine and I lay down and I wake up and I don't feel good. So it's just, my health situation is wonky all over the place. It's touch and go. It's hard to plan anything because I never know how I'm going to feel. And it sucks because I had something to rant about and I can't remember what it was. The whole thing with my mom today blew all my mental plans out of my head. I don't remember. I don't remember. So Yeah, it's apparently going to be a boring live today. Sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling it. I'm really, oh. Hey, Jabby. How are you? Jabby has Treasures to Die For tonight. 7 o'clock? Yeah. Because later today, 6 Eastern is Good News with Victoria and Robin. And then Jabby's Treasures to Die For. Awesome title, by the way. Is at 7. And then Angels of Auction on Susanna's channel is at 8. I think I got that all right. And as always, people are welcome to drop links in the chat, including the one for the Jewelathon, even though it's not until Saturday. That's fine. Dibble, go ahead and drop your link. Everybody loves Dibble's link. I was sad this morning, though, because my mom, when she called and said, thank you, TG, she called and said, hey, can I come now? It was like 5 minutes into Victoria's show, and I was like, oh. So I missed Victoria's entire show this morning. What the hell? Dibble, you need to see a doctor if that's what they look like. I love Dibble too. So, and Monday I had a delivery coming. I had to go out there at 8 o'clock because it was supposed to be here between 8 and 9. And they showed up 12 minutes late. So it was like 9:12 when they showed up. And I was like, well, shit. So I missed Victoria's. I have never missed 2 of Victoria's shows in a week. So I hope she was okay without me. She was probably like, where's Kodi? I need help. So. I just don't know what to do with my day if I don't yell at Victoria to put her coffee down. Yeah, Dibble. It's okay, Dibble. We all have perfect boobs on the internet. You do not. I would say no 12-year-old has a mouth like that, but I was 12 once, so I can't say that. Hey, I sort of kind of dated a guy that was 4'11". He used to say he was going to stand under my boobs if it rained so he wouldn't get wet. Of course, I also turned around really quickly and hit him in the head with one and almost knocked him out. So he called me third-degree tatas after that. Oh, I did want to mention the next time I do a sale, I have a bead lot. It's plastic beads, but they're pretty cool looking. But they're like round plastic beads, and I have them in multicolors and plus black and different things like that. And I'm going to sell those because I have no use for them at all. Someone sent them to me like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I have no use for them. I don't use acrylic. I don't use plastic. They got pretty good size holes though. So I mean, like kids could use them for like kids crafts or whatever, or you could use them to put in kids' hair, something like that. They're not pony beads. They're round. Um, they're pretty though. So I'll be selling those. I found those while I was scrounging through stuff looking for something else. It's amazing what I found in my room. How's your chicken duck, Dibble? That is really weird. Yeah, I like beads in here too, especially little kids. There's a little girl that lived across the street for a while, and I think she was like 2 years old, and her mom did the cornrows with little beads in her hair. Oh my god, she was so adorable. And I think she thought I was making a racist comment, but it was not intended to be racist at all. All I told her was that I love it when little black girls have their hair done in the cornrows and have the beads in them because they look so sweet. And it wasn't meant as a racist thing, but let's all face it, white people should not have cornrows. They don't look good. I don't care how many people like Bo Derek. Nobody was really looking at her hair. Okay. There was a white guy that came in my store when I was working at the gas station and he had cornrows, and I was just like, nope, that does not work for you. But this little girl, she was just so adorable. And her mom did her hair because I watched her mom do her hair out on the porch, and she did a really good job. Aw, the poor little chicken duck. Yeah, I imagine it's hard for her to swim because she doesn't have the webbing. Poor thing. That's really weird. She was. I wonder if the other ducks make fun of her because it's like a birth defect. Poor thing. So I was able to order the stuff for the dog. I got the correct stuff this time. It If I had read a little more thoroughly or actually checked other things, I would have found out that it was Nexstar that I needed, not Capstar. Because Nexstar is made by Capstar, but it's a monthly treatment, so it lasts all month. What I got was the Capstar, which is like an emergency treatment. It gets rid of the fleas, but it works in like 24 hours, and it's done. You can use it in conjunction with other flea treatments, but she needs a monthly treatment. I can't keep giving her a pill every couple of days. That's annoying. So I did order the correct stuff. So she will have her flea treatment tomorrow. Yay! Which they will probably deliver incorrectly and put in the mailbox or something, or at the end of my porch. Yeah, I would imagine. Well, she'll be the duck that's slower than all the other ducks because she can't keep up. Oh, and I ordered that headband thing, the magnifying headband. We'll see if that helps me out a little bit. It's got I think 4 different lenses, magnification lenses. It's got LED lights on it. I'll look like I'm a gold miner or something. But if it helps me be able to do things, then I'm all for it. My tummy feels icky. I don't feel good. Aw, having a wonky goose is never good. Goose dad is there now. I'm gonna try and last for an hour, but I don't know. It's hard to sit up. All I want to do is lay down and be like, bleh, you know, voices. Yeah, I am such a big baby when I get sick. John used to always take care of me, and now there's nobody to take care of me, so I'll be even a bigger baby. Yeah, when I get sick, it's like man flu. It's like, oh, I'm dying, Although, seriously, if I get a cold, it's more like I get a flu. It's always magnified. So it hits me harder and it lasts longer than anybody else around me. Drives me crazy. Like, just kill me now. Well, we'll let it go, Dibble. I know you're probably outside if you're saying that gooses are there. So, hey, Danny May. Danny May, keep up. Now I got to repeat myself for your ass, bitch. Yeah, my mom went and got my money off my card, and she withdrew the correct amount, but when she got home, it was $240 short. And what she does is she gave some money, she waits till it stops, takes the money out of the ATM, folds it in half, sticks it in her purse really quickly. She does not count it while she's there because she's nervous that someone's watching her and that she'll get mugged. So when she got home, it was $240 short. She did hand me $40 and a check for the rest. So I have my rent, but my mom's out $200 now. So she called the bank, and the bank is supposed to call me, and I don't know. I don't know what they're going to be able to do, but because she didn't even get a receipt, so I don't even have a receipt number. You know, and I have all my card information, of course, because I have my card sitting here, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. So, and yeah, I don't feel good. My tummy's upset. Yeah, it is a lot of money. And it's an odd amount. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But I mean, and it's not like somebody could have jacked it from her because she's got like this zipper pocket in her purse, and that's where she puts it. So she got the money out of the ATM, folded it in half, stuck it in a little zipper pocket, zipped it, and then left quickly. So from now on, she's gonna take my card the week before, like on the Wednesday before I'm supposed to get my money, and she's gonna get it out of the ATM at her bank. I'm like, okay, whatever works for you. So, and I hope they can recover it too. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, if the ATM paused and she thought it was done and then she left and it kept spitting out money after she left, somebody walked off with that. You know what I mean? So they didn't tell her anything about it being jammed. So it's not like my money would have gotten stuck in there. And they didn't tell her that the ATM ran out of money. So I don't really think there's going to be anything they can do, but we have to go through the motions and do everything we need to do to try and track it down. And I think it's going to be a $240 lesson, is what I think. If she had gone when she normally goes, she could have gone back and talked to the people at the bank. But she went early and the bank wasn't open because my granddaughter is sick and she had a sore throat. And so my mom had to get back so that she could call the doctor and make an appointment for my granddaughter to go get checked. So she was rushing. So I don't know. I don't know. But she kept calling me and yelling at me, and I'm like, I didn't do it. I wasn't there, Mom. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. You were the one that was there, you know? So, because she wanted me to call the bank initially, and I was like, well, what am I going to tell them? I had somebody take my card up there because I'm homebound. So, my mom brought my card up there, and she came back short. They're going to be like, well, what do you want us to do? You know what I mean? She was the one that did the transaction. She's the one that had to talk to them. So now that she has, now they want to talk to me, probably to verify that she had permission to use my card. That goes through my PayPal, Danny Mae. And my PayPal gave me some weird warning thing that I had to update my address so it matches the seller. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, you have two cards attached to this address. Well, yes, because I have two cards. I have my disability card and I have my PayPal card. And they wanted me to update my PayPal card. And I'm like, why would I need to change the address? That's the billing address to my pay. I'm like, I don't get this. I don't get it. So I put NA in the second line because it wouldn't let me do anything. I'm like, this, it was like, you will no longer be able to use this card if you do not update your address. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So I don't know what PayPal's doing, but they better not fuck with my stuff. You know, like, do not mess with my PayPal. So I don't know. But the warning thing is no longer on there, and it lists the two cards that are attached to my account now, my PayPal debit and my disability card. Because my disability card is on there for, use the balance on my PayPal first type of thing, and then my disability card. But yeah, I send the money requests with PayPal, and I have a PayPal debit card. Maybe. I don't know if it's still working. Hopefully. I was able to get my phone bill paid through PayPal, but it wouldn't take my PayPal card. I had to do it through PayPal, like direct to PayPal, pay it that way. But the phone bill did get paid, so that's good. Everything's gotten paid. Ugh. I hate technology. I really do. It's a pain in the ass. Danny Mae, what goose video? I know, it's not like we didn't talk yesterday. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I'll see you later. Have a great day. Hey, if you don't lose money and your tummy doesn't feel all icky, then your day is much better than mine. I know, this live sucks today. Oh, that one. Yeah. You have to be specific. Yeah, TG, did you see the video that Data May sent with the goose? I know Debbie saw it. If you didn't see it, I'll pull it up again. But if you did see it, I'm not making the effort because I don't feel like it. TG, you're a pain in the ass. I do too, Devil. I hope she's doing all right. All right, let me see. I will go get it for you, TG. If my laptop will cooperate. There we go. Lots of pics of Tig. My Tig. Why didn't I just go to media files and links? Media. Instead, I'm scrolling through all the messages. Like, that's going to help, right? I found it. I don't know. I have not seen her today. But I wasn't in Victoria's chat, so I don't know if she was in there this morning or not. And yeah, she's cleaning out her folks' place. All right, TG, you watching? Shut up, Manny Mae. 2 hours later. Shut up. It's not my fault this laptop is slow. There we go. I'm not doing sound because we all know what gooses sound like. There you go, TG. Have you hugged your goose today? I told everybody when I showed this, I was like, if this was TG, there'd be a goose coming up behind her and goosing her. Apparently, this woman hadn't seen her goose in a while. They were reunited. Reunited, and it feels so good. And her goose was very, very happy. There you go. Goose love. Yeah. Hey, Mike. Michael, I don't feel good. Come take care of me. Michael knows I'm a big baby when I'm sick. So, yeah, the girl and her goose were reunited, and all was well with the world. It's okay, Dibble. Just tell him the goose did it. Or the duck. The chicken duck did it. Well, Michael, let's see. How am I doing today? My mom misplaced, or the ATM didn't give her almost half of my rent, but she didn't realize it because she was so nervous getting money out of the ATM that she didn't count it. Funny. And so I was short on my rent, so she had to write a check. Well, she didn't have to, but she did write a check for the difference. So I do have my rent, but there's like $240 missing somewhere in the Walmart in my town. She's very upset. Um, and I don't feel good. So that's how my day is going. Vitamin D. If any of y'all don't know what that means, I'm not explaining it to you. Oh, don't make me laugh. My tummy hurts. Yeah, not good. So I'm waiting for a phone call from the bank. So if you hear the theme to Star Wars, that's my phone. You want to feel me? Yeah. Whenever I used to tell him I didn't feel good, he goes, "That's all right. I'll just give you some vitamin D." I'm like, "Oh God." Granted, it always did make me feel better for a little while, but anyway, it'll be okay. Yeah, vitamin D from the inside. Yep, those vitamin D injections. Pervert. Some things never change. Just saying. Want to see him run away? I can light a candle. I'd be like, "Ah, what are you doing?" Oh, and no, you guys don't need to go anywhere. Not for another 15 minutes or so. I probably will not be on live for that long. Not anymore. Yeah. You're not a pervert anymore? Did you have a lobotomy? I could tell you guys some stories. Of course, so could he. So we'll just stop right there. No stories, Michael. People already think I'm a wackadoodle enough. Oh, not about you. No, about you running away. Oh, you're not gonna run away if I light a candle? You've gotten over that, huh? Good for you. I'm proud of you. That was so funny though. Lighting scented candles in my living room. He comes in. What the hell's going on? What are you doing? Why are you lighting candles? Because they smell good? You are so silly. Tibble, no. Took me a minute to figure out what the hell that was, Dibble. I'm like, what in the fuck is that? Yeah, no. I always hated that position, the 69. Hated that. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. I'm like, why does anybody do this? And I'm sorry, I can't concentrate on what one end of me is doing when the other end of me is having such a good time. Personally, I like 68. You do me, and I owe you one. 15 bingo. Ugh. Yeah, hi dog. I'm still here. I can't see the chat. I had to stretch my back out. And I landed on the dog. Sorry, Simmy. Poor dog. Oh my god, I feel like shit. Y'all are weird. See, Michael, things don't change. I still hang out with weirdos. They're just not CB weirdos. I never even got on the CB when I got down here. We drove around and I saw the people that hung out on the CB in parking lots, and I went, nope, I'm good. Never even hooked it up. Well, there were two different groups. There was the group with the pickup trucks and the hillbilly cars with the gun racks, and then there was the rice burner cars, little rice rockets that and I didn't feel like hanging out with either one of them, so I'm like, nope. You are too a weirdo, queen weirdo. Yeah, Dana Mae, you're not a weirdo at all. Denial is the first part of the problem. TG, give Kathy back her halo. Quit stealing Kathy's halo. Damn. I like weirdos. Weirdos make the world go round. Yeah, good girl, swallow, TG. Good for you. Michael, you remember that when Cece was down at I think it was Tony's, and she like yelled out loud, "I'm a good girl," and I was like, "Yep, good girl, swallow. You sure are." Yes, people, I have always been a bitch. uh, she kept trying to friend me on Facebook when I first got on Facebook. Cece kept trying to send me friend requests. I'm like, bitch, why are you trying to friend request me? I wasn't friends with you when I was living up there. Why would I want you on my Facebook? Go away. Stop friending me. I actually asked Tammy to tell her to stop because she wouldn't leave me alone. Shut up, Michael. You're a dick. Yes, yes, I do. Danny Mae's like, oh shit. Yeah, he went there. Mm. Yep, should have ended this when Michael showed up. Oh, tummy. I never said I wasn't a good girl. Hmm. Just remember, good girls might swallow, but bad girls do it better. I am a very bad, bad bear. Back in the day. Now I'm just like, leave me alone. Oh, Cece? Yeah, probably not. Well, she was such a lying cum dumpster. I mean, come on. And Porky, he just needed to go. I still can't believe he jumped out a second story window to get away from me. That was hysterical. Since I wasn't even there for that for him. I went there to see Casey. And Porky was like, "Oh shit, bear's here," and ran out and jumped out a second story window. I'm like, okay, that works. I know none of the rest of you know who we're talking about, but trust me, it was funny. Yeah, come dumpster, come dumpster. I think that girl gargled with that shit. No, he ran up. He ran out and jumped out a back window. Back door. You are so anal obsessed. Michael is definitely an ass man. He likes that junk in the trunk. I mean, you think I'm blunt and honest on here? You should. One time, this girl, Cece, started calling me on the CB. She's, my CB handle was Honey Bear, so she's like, Honey Bear, Honey Bear, Honey Bear, Honey Bear. I'm like, what? And she's like, I wanted to talk to you. I was like, bitch, I don't talk to you. Why do you want to talk to me? I'm not friends with you. Because of me. That is so not true. You fibber. But I mean, I literally told we're not friends. Why are you calling me? You know what I mean? I'm just like, what? Her mother threatened to break my neck and drop me down the stairs when I was pregnant. So, I mean, you guys think there's drama on YouTube? You should have seen the drama on the CB. It's terrible. I showed up, but she locked her door. So, you ever notice how they did that to me, Michael? They'd sit there and they'd threaten me, and I'd show up at their house and they'd be all locked inside, huddled in the corner. I'm like, no. I'm like, why are you threatening me if you're not going to make good on it? Here I am. Never could understand that. Because I am the bear that will show up at your door. Like you said you were going to do what to me? Well, here I am. Why are you hiding in the corner? Ah, the good old days. Hey, at least you know you always had somebody who had your back. Like some of those guys that had girlfriends that would hide under a car if something happened. It was a tough life, people. It was a tough life. You're waiting for what? You're in Massachusetts. If you're waiting for me, you're waiting a long time. Do not hold your breath. You would not look that good that color. What are you waiting for? TG's just over in Wales laughing her ass off, going, "These Americans are nuts. Damn Yanks, crazy people." Nope. Sorry, bud. It's not happening. I'm not going back to Massachusetts. Licking an ice pop, huh? Mm-hmm. Is that what they're calling it now? You've got thunder. It's all cloudy here, but so far no rumbling. Although that would be nice because that would mean I'd get some sleep. I always sleep better to thunder. Video, it's not true. Nice try. All right. Well, y'all have like 3 minutes to drop links and whatnot, whatever you want to drop. Unless it's porn. Michael, don't drop any porn links. Um, because I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna lay down. I don't feel good. Dibble. Actually, in the UK, ice pops are what we call popsicles. Icy pops, ice pops. It's a popsicle. And I only know that because Wendy had one and we were dogging on her because she was putting like the whole thing down her throat. She was deep throating the ice pop. I was like, really? Well, those are good practice. Yeah, they call them ice lollipops. We call them popsicles. Dibble's not buying it, TG. You better not be anybody's sugar daddy. I don't get no money from you. Thank you, Michael. I hope I feel better too because I don't like being sick. I have nobody to take care of me except the dog, and she's just like, "Leave me alone, bitch. I'm sleeping." Nobody buys that you're an angel, TG. We all know you're not. We all know that's bullshit. It's Wendy that thinks you're an angel, and she thinks she's an angel, and she's wrong on both counts. Yeah, I'm sure he'll make that trip. I'll see him in like 3 weeks, but then I'll be better. Don't be flipping me off, girl. I know what that means over there. I don't think Michael's down for sleeping on the floor, and I don't have any spare furniture for him to sleep on, so nobody can come here and stay unless they have money for a hotel, motel, whatever. Yeah, of course it is. Because you're a pervert, a horny pervert. Notice I didn't say that like it's a bad thing, you know. No tell motel to scoot your butt over. Yeah, no. I don't share my space with anyone except my dog. I don't even let the cat sleep here. She sneaks on the bed, but she don't start off that way. Dog is the only one allowed up here. I'm selfish in my old age. I don't want to share. It's mine. Get out. At times, yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this because I'm gonna lay down. Sorry, it's so short. Oh, Dibble's got donut boobs. There you go. Those are yummy. I'm gonna have the weirdest dreams now. That's Dibble's link, yeah. Donut boobs. I hope you guys all have a good day. Michael, thanks for coming in. I like it when you come in here. Everybody's like, what's he gonna say? um, and thanks for, everybody hanging out with me. Yeah. Michael appreciates that link, Dibble. He likes boobs too. Shocking, I know. I hope everybody has a good day and the rest of your week goes well. I hope we can find out what happened to the rest of my rent. So my mom would really like to get that money back. And stay safe, be careful. If you can't, don't name it after me. If I wasn't there to enjoy it, I don't want it named after me. So, no, Michael, you cannot see them. Oh my God. Ugh. I love you guys. Bye.